On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about Rebel Summer by Cindy Steele, which is the 7th and last book in the Falling for Summer multi-author series. The back cover synopsis says, "Every good summer has a little bad. I wasn't supposed to be in Somerset Harbor for more than a weekend, but thanks to, let's just call it, an unforeseen act of stupidity on my part, I'm here for the whole summer. And for the first time in my life, I'm in a whole lot of trouble. The sentence? Community service, paid towards the person I accidentally wronged. The problem? That person happens to be Dax Miller, the guy who always spent more time fighting the law than obeying it. He's also the guy I once told to have a nice life amounting to nothing. So, it's been fun being court-ordered to serve him now. Except the more time I spend with Dax fighting and fixing what was broken, the more I remember that sizzling something that's always been between us. Or that smile of his that can get me to do just about anything. Let me be clear, with a politician as a father, I don't do trouble. But what happens when the temptation to embrace the inner rebel becomes too strong to resist? And what do I do when the guy who has only dated trouble his entire life has his sights set on me?" This is a single point of view. The bonus content does give Dax's side, but the book itself is written as a single point of view contemporary rom-com with the enemies to more and opposites attract tropes. The intimacy is high. You get sitting on laps, touching legs, makeouts. At the very end, you get a butt smack. So there's that. Language is mild, 5 times and then flipping people off. As far as violence, it was mild, punches thrown. But on the potential trigger warnings, it was a little higher than the others in the series. You have the divorce, the DUI, parental manipulation, narcissism, sibling abandonment, and a brief scene of attempted sexual assault. And it is very brief, and not that descriptive, but be aware, it is there. As far as the con goes with this one, there wasn't the perfect wrap-up, pretty bow ending. And I get that that's life, and frankly, narcissists rarely get it together, that kind of thing. But, you always want everyone to be perfect and happy by the end of it, and it just didn't happen with this one. On the pro side, though, there's a lot of them, so here we go. First one, the growing up together moments at the beginning of the chapters was really cute. Seeing imperfect parents trying, because nobody's perfect. And me as a parent, we're always just trying to do our best. And I can appreciate seeing Dax's parents and even Ivy's stepmom just trying their best. And that's the best we can do, honestly. And I always like seeing parents just trying to be there for their kids. I also loved seeing a community that cares. In previous books, you see how protective the island can be, but this one you get the judge wanting to see people thrive. He has this quote, I felt kind of just like gives you a little goosebumps. It goes, "There are always people who don't approve of my decisions. That's something we all have to learn to live with. But we still have to make decisions. We have to take charge of our own lives. Our freedom to choose is the most important thing we have in this country, even if it might hurt or anger somebody else. Part of life is knowing that there is going to be disappointment sometimes. But when it comes to matters of your life and your heart, it should not be you that's disappointed." I was like, wow, that one was like really good. I really liked that. You also have a friend group that would make mosquitoes worth it. They just joked and they fit well together. There was the conversation. So, any guys in Tennessee? You know, it's weird. I haven't seen one guy there yet. Those are the kind of friendships you just envy, honestly. They're just so cute and perfect on paper. You also get the teasing in there where it's like, just come. Are you afraid you're going to have fun? Or probably my favorite scene in the book is where Beau's like, 1 more minute, and for the love you better just be brushing your teeth in there. Like to have friends like that. Also, there's a lot of denial and teasing that turns really sweet, where she admits that I've never played with Legos before, and his answer was, I guess now is as good a day as any to fix the travesty that is your life. I also loved the talking in the dark. It makes you feel braver. And it goes, Dax, yeah? Thanks for all your help today. Ivy, yeah? Anytime. The talking in the dark makes it easier to be vulnerable, and I loved seeing that. Like the couch, the boat, the car, the cement floor. It was all wonderful. Yeah, I loved it. It was great. I really enjoyed it. And so I would love it if you would jump over to my social media accounts. I'll make sure I have the clickable link tree in the show notes. EnjoyLifeWithMe.Angela on Instagram, Book Talks EnjoyLifeWithMe _Angela. I've got my Facebook link, the YouTube, all of it in there. I want to hear what you thought of this series, specifically this book if you want. I mean, the moment on the cement floor, absolutely. Sitting there talking, best part of the whole thing. Tell me what your favorite part is. I'd love to hear it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Happy reading.